They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blue Hens will get us started with the opening kickoff. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the James Madison Dukes offense takes the field. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticle.
College football, and David, it's something that coaches are always harping on, but this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably
more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out on play.
Back to throw, it's Evans. Finds his man, it's Proctor. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see.
It's like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time down.
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against them and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You love it.
To the ground, he's got it again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his trouble. Back to pass. Now I know you two never faced him. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the... From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's sharp. Moving deeper into...
Gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
Nice move there. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the end to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And this defense has its work cut out to get for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He rolls all the way down to the 5. Snap in the shotgun. Going for 6. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Quick strike through the air for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be...
They're testing the right side here. There he goes! He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Out a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Casey. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one. The defense tries to get off the field. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of...
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 40. Here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. It's complete. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it.
You could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at... Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose the last play at 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Casey. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession.
Ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move those chains. Fires left. Fires left. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The play action fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come on, be physical.
To throw, it's Evans. Under fire. Got it behind the line. It's Casey. He's knocked down just short of the touch pass on the run. Nice move to pick up yardage. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the... Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Touchdown, Delaware. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. How about the renaissance of the tight ends in
passing game? That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations.
The line on 3rd and short from the 43. I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Quick step and go. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Pulls it in. To try to move those chains. Fires to the tight end. Fires to the tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some...
On the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Evans. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The last play. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitehead. And that had all the makings of bug meat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pickett. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Now the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder.
Drive alive. They'll leave it with him. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. Touchdown, Delaware! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing.
He's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels. And
Flying down the left side. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dukes!
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression...
Much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. He's got an open man. The defense caught out of position, and they get him down.
If you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play out?
It's still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down. Coming. Here we go. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. Touchdown, Blue Hens. A great catch and run for 6.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find...
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.